As God said on top of Mount Sinai, please silence your phones. If you would do that now, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Additionally, I think the majority of you would give it a piece of candy. Would you be good enough to please place it under your seat? I promise I will give you fair warning when it's time to gently lob them towards heaven. And don't get the hat, not the cappy. So if you would just put them on your seat, and I can listen to the previous message. Praise the Lord. Shabbat Shalom, we are so grateful to have you here. We are so grateful to see some of your faces. In your face is nothing short of divinity. And so we're grateful for this moment. We're going to begin with a song without words. The whole idea being you're not, an audience, your congregation. And you singing with Henry allows me to fulfill the promise that he's not doing a performance. If we were doing a performance, I would be wearing a sequin flare. And as you see, I am not. So please feel free to join with us in a song without words. This is get us in the mood for Shabbat. We have many other places where we can join in with Henry, and I hope you will do so. First, we're going to invite up his grandma Barbara and his aunt Amy for a presentation. Over the years, I've tweaked and perfected my handling skills in soups, grand bazaars, markets, and stores. 4 years ago, Grammy and Gramps gave me a mission to search for the perfect tallis for your bar mitzvah. I visited the old city on my trip to Jerusalem, and I walked on its uneven stone and narrow streets. So many people approached me in hopes of selling me jewelry or Judaica. I searched for the perfect person to purchase your tallis from, one who was not too loud or aggressive. In a dark stone alley, I found the ideal shop with lots of options, among which was this tallis. As you become a bar mitzvah today, I hope you will continue learning and dedication to Jewish prayer and tradition. Continue to be kind. Continue to be adventurous. Continue to strive for our goals. This tallis has already had its adventures. A packed and overweight suitcase, an unplanned 3-day stopover in Switzerland, nonetheless, and multiple inspections, and a flood at JFK. I hope you will continue your adventures within Judaism and abroad, as I have been able to do in my life. In these blue books, you'll find on page 186, I beg your pardon, low deck, I mean, or low down, I mean, 186. In the pandemic, we became very aware that we were blessed with surroundings that kept us safe. And so this particular prayer admires how blessed we are.
And that would be on page 192. We're going to do the last group with rhymes.
Did you know that by saying amen, it's as if you said the prayer? Amen, just so easy. That's right, that was beautifully said. Amen, excellent. Now, I'm going to ask all of you to do that because Henry's been practicing hard. He's learned not just the prayer, the prayers, but the new stuff, the correct tune for Saturday morning. And so, I invite you to say amen after he's done with each one. Page 19819. The only answer to all of those blessings, and there are more, if we just open up our eyes and take them in, is hallelujah. Thanks God. Page 218. Hallelujah, let every being with breath, everything with breath, force in them, praise God. On page 226, you will find the God who are called to worship. We invite you to rise, either spiritually or literally, page 226, as our garments are cool. Page 228. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or u'beresh, oseh shalom u'beresh kol. Hameir la'aretz v'le'rim v'le'havarachamim, u'tvo l'chadesh kulon tamid ma'aseh bereshit. Ma'arahu ma'aseh Adonai, kulam ha'chokma asita, la'aretz kinecha. Tifarah and Nine, Ashabach Masay, Death, Baal, Behorim, Shasit, Yoru, or Hadash, Yom Takir, the Biscayne, Lam, but both are time, Yoster, Amen, all wrote. Page 231. Please read with me responsibly. Once or twice in a lifetime, a man or woman may choose a radical leader. Having heard, Lachacha, go forward.
God disturbs us through our destiny by hard events and by freedoms built on urgent voice, which explode and confirm who we are.
We don't like leaving, but God loves becoming.
Baruch atah Adonai, Aboher Amo Yisrael,
Page 232. You may be seated. On page 240 of Vine's Song of the Sea, we have a very special piece of choreography that I'm sure happened when our ancestors crossed. I'm sure. And it goes something like this. Would you please show them our piece of choreography for me from Ohio? Okay. So we happen to make, woo. Let's practice this as a concentration. Ready? Woo! Wow. That was a really great. Really great. Page 240. On page 242, we rise physically or spiritually as Henry leads us in the Amida. 242, please practice.
Eternal God, open your lips and our mouth may declare your glory. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Zebaot, Melech haaretz, Kevodo. Baruch Kevod Adonai, Mikol.
This is a moment for the prayers of our heart. And if you'd like to take a few moments to check in with yourself and your meditations, you may. You might also decide you want to use the words of the page. It makes no difference. When you're done, would you please be seated so that we know we may continue together. Page 258. Sing Shalom, Tova U'Tava, You know, Henry, when I was getting ready to go to sleep last night, I was thinking about the garment stuff, how thrilled I was for you, how excited. And I remembered that this is Shabbat Zachor, the Sabbath of remembering. We talked a little bit about how the tribe of Amalek did something so egregious. They decided to attack the Israelites from behind. And as you so rightly noted, that's where the kids were, and the older folks were, the stragglers, behind the main group. They become for the Israelites, of course, from this incident, the arch enemy. We're even told that Haman was descended from this tribe, and people surmise that Hitler must have been from this tribe as well. Whether you believe that or not is your choice. What's noted here, though, is that you are the perfect foil. You are the reason that Hitler, Haman, and anyone else who seeks to destroy us has failed. You standing up here, you reading that Torah, you leading your congregation, you are our guarantor. Henry, I'm so grateful. Not just because you're standing up to take your place among the chained, but because you're doing it with so much grace. You put your heart and your soul into this. And I just couldn't be proud of you. I know two other people who are very proud as well. You know them as Mom and Dad, and I know them as Carrie and Craig, and I invite them up to do.
Surrounded by our family, friends, and your community,
we share these prayers we have for you.
may you have the ability to make your hopes and dreams come true.
And may you see your visions come to be.
May you be blessed with patience and understanding.
With wisdom and compassion in your hearts and deeds.
May your deeds support justice and righteousness.
And your goodness serve as an example to those around you.
May your enthusiasm for learning continue throughout your life.
And bring you great personal joy.
May your Judaism not be something inherited, but something to be discovered.
Let it right forward, Henry's grandparents, along with Jonah and Eli, who will open the bar.
So you may also sleep.
If you would like to follow along with me, it's on page, I believe, 642, but I can have one of my congregants. Maybe Laura, you can figure out page 3, that would be great. We're reading for Leviticus 1, verse 11 and following. And we are grateful. Our first Aliyah, Barbara and Melvin Brunlander, Bashabat Natan Miriam, where I live and come there on a youth Esther. Sure. Six oh five.
Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Amen. Baiklah, Moshe, in Allah, the Lord called to Moses and spoke to him from the tent of meeting, saying, Speak to the Israelite people, and say to them, When any of you presents an offering of cattle to the Lord, he shall choose his offering from the herd or from the flock. If his offering is a burnt offering from the herd, he shall make his offering a male without blemish. He You shall bring it into the entrance of the tent of meeting for acceptance in his behalf before the Lord.
The big part of our second Leah this morning, Norman and Caroline Kemper, Bracha Yeta Hershel Ham Deborah, Noah Mohammed Aviv Deborah.
Amen. Beshamar Yadom, Abraham Shalom, Ayesha, Lahom, Aker Allah, Beshamar, and Ben Hafar, Yisrael, Amen. Yipim, Pane, Akar, Harni, Etadam, Yakub, and Adam, on Beth. David, Asher Beta, Alhamdulillah, Yishi, Ahawa, Vanita, Altara, Lita, He shall lay his hand upon the head of the burnt offering, that it may be acceptable in his behalf and atonement for him. The bull shall be slaughtered before the Lord, and Aaron's son, the priest, shall offer the blood, dashing the blood on all sides of the altar, which is at the entrance of the tent of meeting. The burnt offering shall be laid and cut into sections.
Our third Leah this morning, Mom and Dad, Carrie Susan Kemper, Simcha Shipra Mordechai Lev, Ash, Kodesh, and Noah, Rahel. The world will never rock them all by then.
Amen. Asher, Amen. The sons of Aaron, the priest, shall put fire on the altar and lay out wood upon the fire. And Aaron's sons, the priest, shall lay out the sections with the head and the suet on the wood that is on the fire upon the altar. Its entrails and legs shall be washed with water, and the priest shall turn the whole into smoke on the altar as a burnt offering, an offering by fire of pleasing Lord to the Lord.
And now it is the privilege of this congregation to call to Torah Henry Miles. Yahweh mitzvah, all the moment of here it is. Herschel Moshe and College Receivership. Hazak, Hazak, Vani Hazeh.
Min Hasan, Harmano, Min Hasabi, O Min Haniki, Allah, Zafar Tani, Yafi, Jahat Auto, all year Amin Beya, Safona, Ifne, Anai, Yaku, Wane, Ahara, Akohani, and Yamo, all Hami Beya, Sabi, Vanita, Auto, Nitaha, Sa'ra Show, Fakiro, Va'ara, Hakohi, Otam, Ahaisin, Asher, Ohari, Asher, Ohami Beya. If his offering for a burnt offering is from the flock of sheep or goats, he shall make his offering a male without blemish. It shall be slaughtered before the Lord on the north side of the altar, and Aaron's son, the priest, shall dash his blood against all sides of the altar. When it hath been cut up into sections, the priest shall lay them out with the head and the suet on the wood that is on the fire upon the altar. Baruch atah Adonai, Elohim Allah, asher natana yitara emet, v'chayei nola amata v'chayenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Elohim ha'torah.
As the tourist rose in our midst, our thoughts turn to those who are in need of healing, of the reflux of food, of the body, of the spirit. And we have been asked to think about the following names. Graham Cherith Donnelly, Aviva Lisa, Laura Punnett Aronson, Davida Berman, Harvey Bowler, David Burchett, John Burley, Vigasor Bahaya, Francine Eisen, Jonathan Marr, Stephen Engelman, Doreen Evans, Aslan Garb, Phyllis Goldblatt, Don Randolpho, Rick Cratch, Robert Heenan, Leah Jones, Carl Coughlin, Harold Katz, Jeffrey Krause, Roy Lloyd, Miriam Lyon, Moshe Ben Nunn, Gerald Marks, Eileen McNichols, Jimmy Miller, Sharon Montesiparsa, Moshe Ben Chava Ben Matan, Irene Overstack, Lois Padua, Aaron Potter, Gary Priest, Rich Reesman, Alan Sager, Casey Sayendo, Kristen Ross Skinner, Rob Stein, Holly Stein, Cameron Michael Taft, John Thomas, Abraham Sigia, Yosef Raphael Yehudit. And if you have a name you'd like to shout out, I'm going to ask you to make a beautiful noise and to say it all together, please.
Anybody who you think needs healing?
Thank you. Jerry, is there anyone on YouTube? We'll think of those names too as we join in singing together. Not just people in our community need healing. This whole world is fractured into little tiny shards of light. On page 516, would you please read with me, beginning at O Garden? 516. O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and sorrow, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen. Amen. And a prayer for Ukraine by Joanne Fink. Holy One, source of strength, war has begun, and innocent people are dying. We ask for protection for Ukraine and its citizens. We pray for their safety and security of the country, and for the neighboring countries, Hungary, Poland, and Romania, among others, that have opened their borders to provide humanitarian corridors and safe passage for those who wish to evacuate. We seek the comfort of believing that everything will be all insurmountable odds. Quiet the fears that threaten to deafen us. Grant us, Schlingt, the inner peace we so desperately seek. Help us remain calm and reach out to those in need. May this horrific situation be diffused swiftly with minimum casualties. Bless our world leaders with the ability to work together for the greater good and the wisdom to make wise decisions during this turbulent time. Bless the people of all nations with the desire, strength, and courage to create a world based on justice and filled with peace. May the words of Isaiah 2:4, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore, become true in our day, in this very hour. Source of goodness, shine your healing light on us and all those in Ukraine we hold in our hearts. Shelter us, shield us, show us the path of peace. May we each be inspired to use our unique gifts to usher in an era of enduring peace, and we all say, Amen. I'd like to invite forward Michael Runlinger and Lou and Sharon for Hagba and Gilbert. And I'd like to invite the congregation to please rise.
Shown all of us what you are capable of. But more importantly, I hope you've shown yourself that you can do hard things. Studying Hebrew is hard. Going beyond to do for Aliyot is even harder. Missing soccer and time with your friends is the hardest. But you achieved and excelled. We are proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. We have always known you will succeed in anything you set your mind to. From teaching yourself to snowboard by watching YouTube videos to learning Torah. If you have the interest and the determination, it will happen. I hope you look back to this day anytime you doubt what you are capable of doing. Cantor and Ruthie, thank you for filling the ceremony with meaning and music. Thank you for doing all the heavy lifting. And me, thank you for cheering from the couch. Eli, thank you for being a supportive brother. Thank you to all our family and friends
good news and I have some bad news. I'm going to start with the good news first. The good news is you are minutes away from enjoying your post-bar mitzvah party at Lucky Strike. The bad news, you have to endure yet another speech by me. And most importantly, when we do get to the party, I'm not going to take it easy on you. In all seriousness, though, Mom and I could not be more proud of you two. You've done a great job, but that's not why I'm so proud of you. Rather, we are so proud of you because we talk about giving your best effort. And if you do that, the result is what it is. As I watched you practice for your bar mitzvah, dating all the way back to 5 years ago when you first started to learn Hebrew. And fast forward to this year, we've had the self-discipline to practice for 20 to 30 minutes each day. I was struck by how truly difficult preparation for bar mitzvah is. But you embrace the study of Hebrew. And equally important, the Jewish culture. It has been a long journey. Sometimes a not so quiet journey, but like you have done so many times in the past, you took what seemed like a massive mountain to climb, broke it down into smaller pieces, chipped away at it, and the end result was phenomenal. And so that brings me to my last and most important point. I am very happy because I now know that all the times I told you to give it your best effort, and I thought you weren't listening to me, you actually were. I am also very proud of you because I know the effort that you put into your studies. You know the effort that you put into your studies. I've seen what you can accomplish, and you now know what you can accomplish when you try your best. Our hope for you is that in your journey of life, you take some of the lessons you learned from your bar mitzvah studies. Most important, that you help others climb what they think might be insurmountable mountains. That you continue to learn and embrace your Jewish heritage, and that you always give it your best. And don't ever shy away from difficult goals, because the harder it is to achieve those goals, the sweeter it will be when you do finally complete them. We look forward to watching you become the kind, hardworking man you are becoming. And one other thing. I look forward to our ping pong match in a few hours, but rest assured, it will be a tough mountain to climb. I love you, and I'm so very proud of your heart.
We are so grateful that Carrie and Craig's dear friend, Rabbi Annie Tucker, is here to do the charge.
It is such a pleasure. It's been such a pleasure to know your family for these many, many decades. To stand with your parents on the papa and to marry them about 15 years ago, and now to stand here on your bar mitzvah day and to watch the extraordinary job that you've done leading this community in prayer and showing this community those incredible young men you're growing into being. And I think that the name the bar mitzvah days are really about three things. All of which you have brought such meaning to today. The first thing that the names are about community, and you've stepped before this community. You clearly worked so hard to learn the prayers and the Torah, and you have led us and shown us your capacity of leadership, and I hope that you will bring leadership to all the many communities you find yourself a part of. Today also, of course, is about family, and I know from knowing your family for a long time that this day is meaningful and significant, not just because they love you so very much, and they really love you so very much, but also because Judaism is so much a part of your family on both sides. I think this incredible tallit that you're wearing, that were combined from both sides of your family, shows how much everyone in the couple of our families have been looking forward to this day for years and years and years of planning for it, and how they really put their efforts into creating such a beautiful garment for you. And I know from talking to Mimi and Papa how much they love working with you on preparing for the reading and the blessing. That Mimi was Papa who was the one who actually did the teaching, but Mimi was sitting there to check everything just so. And I think that actually is symbolic of how much your entire family cares about you and how much they wanted to be involved in every detail. And finally, this day is about you. It's about your family, it's about your community, it's about you. It's about the incredible hard work you did to get here, and it's about the person that you're growing into. And it's been alluded to many times, you are an adventurous spirit. You love skiing and scuba and soccer and biking. We love discovering new things and pushing yourself to the limits. And I hope that people notice that your bar mitzvah project actually used that sense of adventure to pay back to others, right? You, as your bar mitzvah project, you fixed up bikes and you're distributing bikes to different communities. And I think that that also is such an important lesson, that becoming bar mitzvah is discovering the things that you care about, the unique things that you have to bring, and to bring them and to use them to improve the world around you. And so my blessing on your bar mitzvah day is that you will always remember that Judaism is the best adventure around. That being part of the Jewish people, that living a life of Jewish values and community traditions will take you to incredible places and allow you to discover wonderful things. And I can't wait to be part of that journey. So we are so excited now, Pastor and I, to give you the first blessing. And may God always guard you and protect you. May God always lift up God's face to you and may it shine upon you. May God's face shine upon you and may God always grant you the greatest gift, the gift of peace. And let us say, Amen.
My Torah portion writing about talks about the 5 types of sacrifices our ancestors made to God. The verses I chanted have to do with the old law of burnt offering. Sacrifices is the English word we use, but in Hebrew the word is korban. That word comes from the Hebrew word to draw close and is interpreted and as a way to becoming closer to God. It looked like the smoke of the old law was seen as a way to talk to God because smoke rises and it looked like it reaches the heavens. Jews could only do the burnt offering at temple in Jerusalem. When the temple was destroyed twice, the Jews needed to find a new way to communicate with God. This is when they became people of prayer instead of people of sacrifice. I like the idea that you can pray anywhere and you don't have to be in the temple to communicate with God. I relate to the korban in my Torah portion to becoming closer to Judaism. During my studies for my bar mitzvah, instead of hanging out with my friends, I was studying for my bar mitzvah. I did this because having a bar mitzvah is important to me, my family, and my community, and to help me get closer to God. Another way I became closer to God during the bar mitzvah process is working with a group called Working Bikes. Working Bikes is an organization in Chicago that collects and repairs bikes for people in need. I collected 23 bikes for my community and participated in work days to prepare bikes to be shipped to communities around the world. When you reach out to help others for a bar mitzvah project, you reach out to God. Fixing the bikes was something I really enjoyed doing, and I learned some new skills. I hope to volunteer doing more in the future. I would like to thank my family, friends, teachers, and the members of the congregation. 5 years ago, I started to learn Hebrew. Many of my teachers at this congregation are here and have helped me along the way. Papa has helped me through the study sessions over the past year and helped me learn better Hebrew. Thank you, Cantor, for helping me learn the chanting of my Torah and all the other verses. Thank you, Mom, for planning the whole bar mitzvah and the party. And thank you, Dad, for helping me with my bar mitzvah speech. Thank you, Mimi, for making my talkie, and Amy for bringing it back from Israel. And thank you, Eli, for not bugging me during my studies and taking care of me. I am grateful to all the people that are here this special day and that are supporting me. My hot Torah portion isn't a hot Torah at all. Instead, I am lucky enough to have my bar mitzvah on Shabbat Services. It is the Sabbath immediately before Purim. I like the holiday of Purim because you get to make fun and touch it, and I'm going to read a little bit of Megillah Esther. Unfortunately, it's not found in your Torah commentary, but don't worry. I'll read it to you, and you can ask me any questions about it at the end. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech HaMelech L'Chaman L'Shel Im Esther HaMelech. Vayomer HaMelech LaEsther Gam Vayom Hashini V'Mishte Kayanim. Ma She'elativ Esther HaMelech V'Telativ Lach Omach Kashativ Ad Hasi Amakut V'Teas. Vata'an Esther HaMelech Vatomar In Vasati In Ve'enecha HaMelech Ve'im Al HaMelech Tov Tinatin Din Nafshi Vishelati Va'ami V'Vamishati. So the king and Haman came to feast with Queen Esther. On the second day, the king asked Esther at the wine feast, "What is your wish, Queen Esther? It shall be granted to you, and what is your request? Even to half the kingdom it shall be fulfilled." Queen Esther replied, "If your majesty will do me the favor, and if it pleases your majesty, let my life be granted me at my wish and my people at my request. For we have been sold, my people and I, to be destroyed and massacred and exterminated. Had it only been sold as bondmen and bondwomen, I would have kept silent, for the adversary is not worthy of the king's shovel." Thereupon King Ahasuerus demanded of the Queen Esther, "Who is he, and where is he who dared to do this?" The adversary then replied Esther, "Is this evil Haman?" And Haman cringed and teared before the king and the queen. Baruch atah Adonai Elohim melech haolam, asher kol ha'olamim shediber ha'orel, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer v'oseh, ha'daber v'kayeh, v'kol ha'arav emet v'tzedek. Al ha'torah ve'al ha'vodah ve'al ha'mim ve'al ne'kosher ha'adeh shenatata lanu Adonai Elohim le'du shalom mincha l'chavod u'tifaret. Al ha'kol Adonai Elohim anachnu modim lach v'mbarכים otach ibrachim ha'fipohai tamim le'olam ba'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Elohim
Page 586, we invite you to please rise for You may be seated. Page 598. It is a fearful thing to love and death in touch. A fearful thing to love, hope, dream, to be. Oh, to lose. A thing for fools this, and a holy thing to love. For your life has lived in me, your laugh was lived in me, your word was gift to me. To remember this brings a painful joy. 'Tis a human thing, love, a holy thing, to love what death has touched. As a community, we remember Saul Bernstein, Charlotte Brownstein, Rose Fink Cohen, Sidney Cohn, Irving Descent, Arthur M. Fagan, Olga Feingold, Rob Fishman, Jean V. Frank, Hannah Mayer Franklin, Amelia Freudner, Rose Garfield, Marvin Glass, Beverly Ellen Goldberg, Joe Gordon, Louis Greenberg, Joseph J. Hoffman, Abraham Uphow, Judy Katz, Albert Prevo, Jacob Lemmer, Julia Catherine Elliott Lewis, Stephen Michael Lowe, William Miller, Rebecca Naranskaya, Bernice Orloff, Erna Willa Rosenberg, Edna Esther Schwartz, Carl Silverman, Joseph Silverman, Leah Singer, Simon Stone, Jerry Weinstein, Anisha Sheen, Tom Kelly, Robert Drucker, Irving Trachtenberg, Doreen Godfrey. Jerry, are there any other names? Or in the congregation, any other names? First, I'd like to invite those in mourning to please rise, and those whose custom it is to join them. Page 598. Yitgadal, v'yikadash, shnei rabah, v'alma divrachute, v'yamdifmachute, v'chaychon, u'yomachon, v'chageh b'chol beit Yisrael, v'adallah u'bizman kabri v'irah, amen. Yehei shmei rabah, v'olam v'nei almayah, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromah, v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, v'yitalel, v'yitalal, shmei v'ruksha, v'yilu, Le'ela v'nkol birchaka v'shiraka, tush v'chaka v'nechemaka, da'amiran v'alma v'iru, amen. Yehei shalom rabim shmaya, v'chayim aleinu v'akol Yisrael, v'iru, amen. Oseh shalom v'rama, u'yachaseh shalom. Aleinu ve'akol Yisrael, ve'imra, amen. May the source of peace send peace to all of you who are bereaved among us, and let us all say, amen. Henry, I'm going to ask you to switch lecterns. This is quite exciting, because it means there are presentations from our congregation, from our board, from the Ishans, that they provide, from the men of Emmanuel, David Fleischer, from our school, Morgan Marley, and from our board, Andrew Daniel. Please come forward.
Henry, on behalf of the men of Emmanuel, I want to present you with this cup. As you can see on the label here, it says Kiddush cup, but really, it's just an ordinary cup. That is until you use it in sacred events, and then it becomes your Kiddush cup. It's truly been an honor to be here and be led by you. I hope to see you leading many more. Thank you.
First of all, you did a wonderful job. And I am here this morning on behalf of the Adventures of Emmanuel, which represents all women, trans, and non-binary people of both our community and the congregation. We proudly offer you these Shabbat candlesticks, proudly, and use them in good health with your family, friends, whatever you want.
Okay, so nice to see you again. I thought Henry in portrait, and a little bit of this grade on Zoom, in the beginning of it. And so now, I'm here representing the school, and this is a certificate to help in a trip to Israel if you so desire. It doesn't pay for the trip, it doesn't pay. Just so you know. And this is a gift for your, hopefully ever go to the library map. If you make a good study, it will bring stuff out, not pay.
and another book for your bookshelf. You're wonderful today. Congratulations.
All right, we're Candy, not quite yet. Not going to the seats if you don't mind. It's kind of loud up here this morning. All right, we are going to be closing our services now with a quiche amongst and shaharam. This is the very first time since COVID we've done this, that we've eaten together in this way, and it is such a joy and a privilege. Henry, I'm going to get your British cup. This is the one that your family has brought. How long did you have the tradition of using it? I'd like to invite forward all of Henry's cousins to join us on the Viva as well as you.
Anybody else, cousins? Far in there, come on up.
His juice, the honey, crumbs.
Stop with the fire, stop with the hay. They will all be free and proud to be. I'm gonna sing some singing songs of freedom. All I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more, there'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, oh, don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught.
That was a beautiful surprise to be on there, Jen.
All right, then, great cousins to step away. Ruth, you step away. And we're gonna make this gentle, right? All right. On your mark. Get set, go!
One of the kids that are riding the bus, look for Scott, and he has a bus side.